So it has been a week since Free Comic Book Day 2025, and I have not had a chance yet to make a video, but as you can see, I have got quite the haul, and I would like to first and foremost thank my two local shops, Captain Comics and Collectors Outpost, and a local branch of my library for their generous contributions. And I want to jump right into my stack. Now, most of these I have not been able to read yet. This is one that I have read, and it is the DC offering, the all-in. On one side, we have the Superman Unlimited, and it's a flip book. On the other side, we have the Absolute Universe Sampler. Really good stuff. I really enjoyed that. And then next is also one that I've read. It is Fantastic Four plus Giant Size X-Men. Also really good. Here is one I have not had a chance to read yet, but I'm looking forward to. And that is Amazing Spider-Man and Ultimate Universe from Marvel, of course. And more Marvel. Kind of the MVP this year. We've got the Marvel Voices. And Marvel again. Star Wars. I guess Marvel has reacquired Star Wars license for 10 years now. They started out with it. They lost it for a while. They're not the only ones publishing Star Wars, as we will see soon. Now we have Dark Horse, and they have the Critical Role Mighty Nine, as well as Black Hammer, which I've read quite a bit of that. It's a wonderful series. We have Energon Universe, which is Transformers, G.I. Joe, and I believe some other stuff as well. Also good stuff. ID has Godzilla, the New Heroes. Looking forward to that one. We have some Street Fighter and Rival Schools. Should be interesting. Along with, from Dynamite, the crossover I never knew I needed, but it's Thundercats and Powerpuff Girls. Sounds really interesting to me. And then we have Gargoyles, also from Dynamite. And we have a comic book about the life and times, I assume, of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Should be interesting. Another one that I have read is Speed Racer from Mad Catz, if you're familiar with the 60s anime. This one is not in manga form. It is in traditional Western comics form. Also, Mad Catz is another classic character brought back, and that is the Phantom. Read both of those, both very interesting. Liked them both. Mark Spears' Monsters. Haven't got a chance to read that yet, but I love that cover. Also haven't read Boom. I'm assuming this is celebrating their 20th anniversary, so that's pretty cool. Best of 2080. Haven't read that yet. Looking forward to it. And then we have Slow Monkey, Enigma Town, Something Beyond the Petrichor. Not sure about any of that. And this is a manga. It is printed backwards, if you can see where the seam of the cover is. I am not going to try to pronounce that, but I'm sure I will read it and enjoy it. Also manga is, I believe this is Isaac and Tower Dungeon. And all of those were the blue coated. So that means that they were, I believe, teen. This one is labeled teen because it has the blue logo, but I'm assuming this is going to be all ages just based on the art style. I could be wrong. We're moving into the green, which is the all ages. So we have more Star Wars. This one, as you can see, is published by Dark Horse again. Young Jedi Adventures, as well as Avatar: The Last Airbender. And here is one that I am really looking forward to, and again, all ages, green label. And that is biographical on Will Eisner. Looking forward to that. One that I have read is Dr. Seuss, all ages again, and this one is really interesting art style. Maybe you can tell from the cover, but it was just a huge nostalgic pop for me. Dual shot, also all ages, Iron Man and his awesome friends, and Spidey and his amazing friends. Obviously for younger readers. Same with Hulk Teach. Looks like an interesting all ages younger reader. Minecraft the manga, and as you can see, printed in the manga style. And you know, with the movie coming out, I'm sure interest in Minecraft is only getting bigger, so that should do well. Keen Spot toy box, all ages, know next to nothing about it. Transformers, like a couple properties so far, makes a second list, this time in all ages form with the worst bot ever. First appearance of Ballpoint, a transformer that turns into a pen, it looks like. Also have Creaky Acres, don't know anything about that. And a sneak peek of Bad Kitty. Got quite a meta cover with the cat and the dog reading the cover, reading the cover, reading the cover into a coverception scenario. And then this last one I'm unsure about. It has got the yellow label, which I assume they meant it to be green, but it's Tamagotchi Paradise. So for Tamagotchi fans out there, we are moving on to the red label now, which is the mature content, which is kind of funny because the first two are music related. So we've got Def Leppard Hysteria, which I saw this cover and I was immediately interested in. And then the next one is Big Rig from Post Malone, so music related, but I also couldn't help thinking about Angry Video Game Nerd when I saw the title to this one. And then another mature label is Diablo, so that looks interesting as well for fans of that franchise. And we have Conan, mature readers for fans of that franchise, and I Hate Fairyland. And we have some more IDW, and I'm thinking that this one is focused on some of their horror titles, horror properties. Find Your New Fear. And finally, a Black Mirror. So as you can see, I had a pretty good haul thanks to my local shops and local libraries, and I have got some reading to do. Thanks.